Ladies and gentlemen, life is a journey filled with highs and lows. The sunny days are sweet, but the storms are what shape us. It's the challenges, the difficult times, that forge our character, sharpen our skills, and strengthen our resolve. Difficult times are not here to break you, they're here to make you. They teach you resilience, patience, and the priceless value of perseverance. These moments offer lessons you can't learn in comfort. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure, and steel is forged in fire. When life gets tough, don't ask for the road to get easier. Instead, ask yourself to get stronger. Because it's not what happens to you that matters most, it's how you respond to it. You see, in every challenge lies an opportunity, a chance to grow, to become better, wiser, and stronger. Let's embrace the struggles, knowing that each one prepares us for greater success ahead. Let me leave you with this thought: every person you admire, every success story you've ever heard, was born out of overcoming challenges. What will your story be? Success grows in the soil of adversity. Tough times force you to develop skills and perspectives you wouldn't acquire otherwise. You never truly know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. Like a muscle, resilience grows when stretched. Difficult moments are your mental and emotional gym sessions. Struggles clear the fog, helping you focus on what truly matters in life. Every storm you face equips you to handle bigger storms tomorrow. It's life's way of making you capable of more. Hardship gives you perspective and helps you appreciate the simple joys and victories in life. Tough times teach discipline, patience, and humility, qualities that form the foundation of lasting success. Failures and hardships are not the end, but stepping stones that teach you lessons you can use to climb higher. When the road gets tough, you're forced to think outside the box and find solutions you didn't know existed. Surviving tough times shows you that you are capable of much more than you imagined. Life has a way of testing us, doesn't it? It places obstacles in our path, not to punish us, but to prepare us. Struggles are the soil in which growth takes root. Without them, we remain stagnant, comfortable, and unchallenged. Growth requires resistance, just as a seed must push through the dirt to reach the sunlight. When you encounter difficulties, don't see them as roadblocks, see them as stepping stones. Every challenge you face is an invitation to expand, to stretch beyond your current abilities and reach a little higher. Struggles sharpen your skills and refine your character. They teach you lessons that no textbook ever could. It's easy to wish for a smoother journey, but think about this: if life was always easy, how would you develop endurance? How would you learn persistence? It's in the moments of struggle that we discover our capacity for strength and creativity. The person you become on the other side of hardship is always stronger, wiser, and more capable than the person you were before. The next time you face a challenge, instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What can I learn from this? How can I grow through this?" Those who embrace the struggle and rise to meet it become unshakable. They become individuals who can handle anything life throws their way. And that, my friends, is the ultimate reward of growth through struggle. You never truly know the depth of your strength until it's put to the test. Challenges have a way of pulling back the curtain, showing you what you're made of. They strip away the comfort zones, the excuses, and the easy outs, leaving you face to face with your potential. It's in those moments of difficulty that your inner strength is revealed. Think of it like this: a ship's durability isn't proven in calm waters, it's proven in the storm. The same is true for you. Life's challenges are the storms that test your resolve, your resilience, and your courage. And while it might feel overwhelming at the time, every trial you face is an opportunity to demonstrate to yourself just how capable you are. It's often said that we don't rise to the level of our expectations, but rather to the level of our preparation. And challenges? They're the training ground. They force you to dig deep, to push beyond the limits you thought you had, and to discover reserves of strength you didn't know existed. Here's the beauty of it: once you've faced a challenge and overcome it, you carry that strength with you. It becomes part of who you are. So don't shy away from difficulties, embrace them. Because every time you meet a challenge head on, you not only conquer it, you also reveal a stronger, more capable version of yourself. And that strength, it stays with you for a lifetime. Resilience isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. And like anything worth building, it requires effort, time, and yes, adversity. Adversity is the hammer and chisel life uses to shape your character. It's what tests your limits and stretches your capacity to endure. Without it, there's no growth, no progress, and no real strength. Think of resilience like a muscle. You don't develop strength by lifting light weights, you build it by challenging yourself, by pushing beyond what feels easy or comfortable. The same principle applies to life. Adversity is the weight you lift to grow stronger, more capable, and more prepared for the future. It's not the adversity itself that defines you, it's how you respond to it. When difficulties arise, you have two choices: let them defeat you or let them strengthen you. Every setback is an opportunity to bounce back, to prove to yourself that you're tougher than the challenge in front of you. Adversity also brings perspective. It reminds you of what's truly important and helps you prioritize what matters most. It teaches patience, endurance, and the ability to adapt. And as you navigate through tough times, you become more resilient, not just for yourself, but for those who look to you for strength and guidance. The truth is, life will never be free of challenges. But if you embrace adversity as a teacher rather than a tormentor, you'll find that every trial equips you with the resilience to handle whatever comes next. And with resilience, there's nothing you can't overcome. Life has a way of preparing us for what's ahead, often without us realizing it. The challenges you face today aren't random, they're stepping stones for the greater challenges and opportunities waiting for you tomorrow. Every struggle you overcome, every obstacle you navigate, adds to your arsenal of strength, wisdom, and capability. Think of it this way: you wouldn't send a soldier into battle without first putting them through rigorous training. Life works the same way. The difficulties you face now are your training ground, building the skills and resilience you'll need to handle the bigger battles ahead. Without that preparation, you wouldn't be ready when the time comes. You see, every time you push through a tough situation, you're not just solving today's problem, you're becoming stronger for the challenges of the future. You're learning patience, sharpening your decision-making, and proving to yourself that you can handle adversity. These are tools you'll carry with you for the rest of your life. What's remarkable is how this preparation often works in the background. You might not understand the why of a difficult moment until later, when you find yourself ready for something you couldn't have faced otherwise. Life has a way of connecting the dots, showing you that every struggle served a purpose. So the next time you face a tough situation, remember this: it's not just about getting through it. It's about getting stronger, smarter, and more prepared for the next challenge. And when that challenge comes, you'll realize that the hard times you've endured weren't obstacles, they were the foundation of your success. Adversity has a way of changing your perspective. When life gets tough, it forces you to slow down, reflect, and appreciate the things you might have overlooked in easier times. It's funny how that works, isn't it? The very challenges that feel so heavy in the moment often open our eyes to the blessings we've taken for granted. Think about it: when you've gone through seasons of lack, you begin to value abundance in a way you never did before. When you've faced hardship, the simple joys, a kind word, a warm meal, a quiet moment, take on a whole new meaning. Adversity strips away the noise and distractions, leaving you with a clearer view of what truly matters. Gratitude born out of adversity is a deeper kind of gratitude. It's not just about being thankful for what you have, but about recognizing the strength, resilience, and lessons that the hard times have given you. It's about appreciating not just the destination, but the journey it took to get there, the ups, the downs, and everything in between. Adversity also helps you empathize with others. When you've walked through difficult times, you become more aware of the struggles others might be facing. This understanding cultivates a spirit of compassion and a desire to give back, to share the lessons you've learned and the strength you've gained. So as tough as it may be, don't resent the hard times. Instead, let them remind you of what you've already overcome and what you still have. Gratitude is the gift adversity leaves behind, a powerful reminder that even in the darkest moments, there's always something to be thankful for. Difficult times are like a refining fire. They burn away the superficial and reveal the essence of who you are. Every challenge you face tests and molds your character, shaping you into a stronger, wiser, and more resilient individual. You see, character isn't built during the easy days, it's forged in the tough moments when you're faced with choices that test your values and integrity. When adversity strikes, it challenges your patience, your discipline, and your ability to stay true to your principles. Do you give up, or do you persevere? Do you let the situation define you, or do you rise above it? These decisions determine the kind of person you become. It's in these moments of testing that you learn the true meaning of commitment. You discover whether you're willing to stay the course, even when the road is rocky. You find out whether you can maintain your focus and discipline, even when distractions and doubts try to pull you off track. This is where character is strengthened, not in the absence of difficulty, but in your response to it. And here's the beauty of it: the character you build through hard times becomes the foundation for your future success. People of strong character inspire trust, command respect, and attract opportunities. They're the ones others look to in times of uncertainty, knowing they have the strength and integrity to lead. So don't shy away from the challenges that test your character. Embrace them. Let them push you, refine you, and help you grow. Because in the end, it's not the challenges themselves that define you, it's the strength of character you gain by overcoming them. Setbacks are part of the journey, but they aren't the end of the story. They're not failures, they're lessons, wrapped in the disguise of difficulty. Life has a way of teaching us what we need to know, and often the best lessons come from the moments when things don't go as planned. Every setback holds a lesson, but it's up to you to find it. When you encounter a setback, take a step back and ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? Maybe it's patience, perseverance, or the need to pivot and try a new approach. Sometimes it's about discovering hidden strengths or realizing that you're capable of handling more than you thought. Other times it's a wake-up call reminding you to refocus on what truly matters. The key is to avoid getting stuck in frustration or discouragement. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, shift your focus to what you can learn and how you can grow. Setbacks are like road signs. They guide you, redirect you, and sometimes even protect you from going down the wrong path. What's remarkable is that the lessons you gain from setbacks often become the foundation for future success. They teach you to be resourceful, to adapt, and to think critically. They help you develop the resilience to face even greater challenges with confidence. So when life throws you a curveball, don't see it as a dead end. See it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. Because every setback, no matter how difficult, is preparing you for something greater. The lesson is always there if you're willing to look for it. When faced with a challenge, the natural response is to look for a way out, a quick fix, or a solution that requires the least effort. But often, the real opportunity lies not in avoiding the difficulty, but in facing it head-on and figuring out how to solve it. Adversity, at its core, pushes you to think differently. It brings out your creativity and resourcefulness in ways that comfort and ease never will. You see, when things are going smoothly, there's no need to dig deep. But when the road gets rough, your mind starts searching for answers, looking for new angles, and considering possibilities you might not have thought about before. It's the pressure of the challenge that sparks innovation. Necessity truly is the mother of invention. Think about some of the greatest breakthroughs in history. They didn't come from people who had all the answers handed to them. They came from individuals who found themselves in tough spots and had no choice but to think outside the box. It was in the struggle that they found new solutions, new ways of thinking, and new paths forward. When you encounter a challenge, instead of getting frustrated, embrace it as an opportunity to be resourceful. Ask yourself, what can I do with what I have? Get creative. Find new approaches. The limits you face are often only in your mind. The more you push yourself to think differently, the more resourceful you become. And here's the key. The more you flex that creative muscle in times of adversity, the stronger it gets. Over time, you develop an ability to solve problems quickly and efficiently, making you more adaptable and capable in all areas of life. You become someone who isn't intimidated by challenges, but who sees them as opportunities to innovate and grow. So the next time life presents a problem, don't look for the easy way out. Look for the creative solution. Get resourceful. You might just be amazed at what you come up with. And remember, it's through these moments of adversity that you uncover the true power of your creativity. When you face adversity, there's always that moment when you feel like giving up. The road seems too long, the obstacle's too high, and the challenge is too great. But it's in those moments when everything feels impossible that you have an incredible opportunity to prove something not to anyone else, but to yourself. You have the chance to show yourself what's truly possible. You see, we all have a tendency to doubt our abilities when times are tough. We ask ourselves if we're strong enough, smart enough, or capable enough to overcome the challenges in front of us. But it's not until you push through those tough moments that you realize just how much you're capable of. Think about it. Every time you rise above a challenge, you learn something new about your own strength and resilience. You find out that you can handle more than you thought. You discover new reserves of determination that you didn't even know existed. The limits you thought you had, they're shattered. And with each setback you overcome, you redefine what's possible for you. The power of adversity is that it forces you to break through your comfort zone. It asks you to step up and become the person you were always meant to be. And when you rise to the occasion, you prove to yourself that there are no real limits on what you can achieve. So don't shy away from the tough times. Embrace them. Because every challenge you face is an opportunity to stretch the boundaries of your potential. The more you push yourself, the more you expand what's possible. And when you look back, you won't just see how far you've come, you'll see how much you've grown and how much more you can achieve. Every time you prove to yourself that you can overcome the impossible, you build confidence, strength, and belief in your own capabilities. And that's something no setback can ever take away from you. change is one of life's few certainties, and how you handle it often determines your success. When tough times come, they challenge the plans you've made, the routines you've grown comfortable with, and even the way you see the world. But here's the silver lining: adversity teaches you to adapt. It forces you to think on your feet, shift your perspective, and find new ways forward. Think of life as a flowing river. Sometimes the current is smooth, and other times it's filled with rocks and rapids. You can't stop the flow, but you can learn to navigate it. Tough times push you to develop that skill to adjust your course without losing sight of where you're headed. This ability to adapt isn't just helpful, it's essential. When life throws you a curveball, it's easy to resist the change, to wish for things to go back to the way they were. But growth doesn't come from clinging to the past. It comes from learning to embrace the new reality and finding a way to thrive within it. Challenges stretch your thinking, opening your mind to solutions and opportunities you might never have considered. Every time you adapt, you're sharpening a skill that will serve you for a lifetime. You become more resourceful, more flexible, and better equipped to handle whatever comes next. And here's the beauty of it: the more you adapt, the easier it becomes. You start to approach change not with fear, but with confidence, knowing you have the ability to adjust and succeed. So when change comes your way, don't fight it, lean into it. See it as a chance to grow, to learn, and to build the kind of resilience that can only come from adapting to life's ever-shifting challenges. Tough times have a way of stirring up strong emotions: fear, frustration, anger, and sometimes even doubt. But these moments, as difficult as they may seem, hold an incredible opportunity. They teach you to manage your emotions, to understand their impact, and to grow from the experience. That's what emotional intelligence is all about. And it's one of the most valuable skills you can develop in life. When adversity strikes, it forces you to pause and reflect. Why do you feel the way you do? What's driving your reaction? These questions help you become more self-aware, a key component of emotional intelligence. The more you understand your emotions, the better you can control them. Instead of letting your feelings dictate your actions, you learn to respond thoughtfully and intentionally. And it doesn't stop there. Difficult times also deepen your ability to empathize with others. When you face struggles yourself, you begin to see the challenges others are dealing with in a new light. This understanding builds stronger connections and allows you to support those around you in meaningful ways. The lessons of emotional intelligence extend into every area of life. Whether it's in your relationships, your career, or your personal growth, the ability to navigate emotions, both your own and others, gives you an edge. It helps you remain calm under pressure, communicate effectively, and make better decisions even in the face of adversity. So while no one likes going through hard times, recognize them for what they are: opportunities to develop emotional strength and insight. Every challenge you face makes you more self-aware, more empathetic, and ultimately more prepared to handle the ups and downs of life with grace and confidence. Emotional intelligence is a gift adversity gives to those willing to learn its lessons. When life throws challenges your way, it has a unique way of stripping away the superficial and forcing you to focus on what truly matters. Difficult times make you question your priorities, clarify your values, and reconnect with your purpose. They help you dig deep, aligning your actions with what is meaningful and lasting. Adversity is like a mirror. It reflects your true intentions and desires. It pushes you to ask important questions. Why am I doing this? What am I working toward? These moments of reflection are powerful because they help you discover or reaffirm the deeper why behind your efforts. Purpose becomes more than just a concept. It becomes your anchor, keeping you steady even in the stormiest seas. When the road gets tough, purpose is what keeps you moving forward. It's the fuel that powers your resilience and determination. Without a clear sense of purpose, it's easy to lose motivation or give up when things get hard. But when you know your why, you'll find the strength to keep going, no matter how challenging the journey becomes. What's more, struggles often reveal purpose in unexpected ways. They show you what you're capable of and uncover passions or callings you didn't realize were there. Sometimes the very adversity you face becomes the foundation for your greatest work. It gives your journey meaning and allows you to connect with others who might be walking similar paths. So embrace the challenges that make you pause and reflect. Use them as opportunities to refine your goals and realign your actions with what truly matters. Remember, it's through the struggles of life that your sense of purpose deepens, guiding you toward a life of fulfillment and significance.